Welcome students of class 7. Now this is your third class on the chapter, that is acid, base and salt. Now in previous two classes we have discussed the definition of acid, base and salt. There are some physical properties, some chemical properties, and in the last class we have discussed on indicator, that is the natural indicator generally. Out of these natural indicator there are some examples: turmeric, China rose, litmus, etc. Now, another one indicator, that is phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein is another one indicator. Here, the color change for this indicator is phenolphthalein. So, indicator phenolphthalein. Acidic color and basic color. Acidic color is colorless and basic color is pink. So phenolphthalein is another one artificial indicator. Its acidic color is colorless and basic color is pink. Now using this indicator also we can detect the properties of a solution. Now next topic, that is what is neutralization. What is neutralization? That is from the previous class we know that the neutral medium is the medium where both the acidic property and basic property neutral each another, forming a special character, that is the common salt. The solution of common salt is neutral in nature. So the solution of common salt which is neutral, it is formed due to the reaction between an acid and a base. So when acid and base in equal volume and equal strength reacts in between themselves, then this reaction is known as neutralization. So generally when acid and base reacts in between themselves, this is known as neutralization reaction, and equal strength and equal volume of acid and base neutral each another, and the reaction is when acid and base reacts, there is a product, that is salt, and another one, that is water. So neutralization is the process of an acid by a base. So the definition is what is neutralization reaction? Neutralization reaction is the reaction between acid and base. So neutralization reaction. Neutralization reaction, that is acid plus base. We know that what is an acid, what is a base. Now this is called salt plus water. Now this process comes under neutralization. Here the individual identity of acid and base are lost, and the salt form have a different identity than that of the acid and salt. So one example may be when hydrochloric acid it is an inorganic acid, reacts with a base, that is sodium hydroxide. It is also an inorganic base, forming sodium chloride and water. This is also known as common salt. So acid, that is hydrochloric acid, a base, that is sodium hydroxide, and the salt form, that is sodium chloride, and the byproduct is water. So this reaction is known as neutralization reaction. So if the questions arises that give one example of a neutralization reaction, then hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide equal to sodium chloride plus water. This may be an example. Next one, that is the real life uses of neutralization reaction. Everyday uses of neutralization. So from biological portion we know that the neutralization. Biological point of view we know that our stomach contains an acid that is known as hydrochloric acid. So when we take some spicy food, then there is a increase in our acidic level in our stomach. So to neutralize the extra acid, we should use some antacid like milk of magnesia, where the magnesium hydroxide, such weak base, is present. And so first of all, that is indigestion. So here indigestion comes due to the excessive production of acid, and we can neutralize by using some weak bases to neutral the acid. Second one, that is ant string. Ant string. The ant string also contains an acid that is formic acid. Formic acid. And when we are attacked by an ant, then there is the presence of formic acid is the reason for our itchiness or our itching. Next one, that is soil treatment. Soil treatment. Soil treatment. Here in the today's life, the excessive use of fertilizer makes the soil acidic or basic. Now according to the crop condition, that is we want to crop some plant like the paddy or the potatoes, etc., then their specific nature of soil is required, and to make the soil such kind that is which is favored for the cultivation, then we should use the opposite character. That is, if the soil is acidic in nature, then we should use the base, and if it may be basic, then we should use some organic compounds, that the soil again becomes neutral. So third one is soil treatment, and number four is factory waste. Factory slag contains some acid in huge amount. In huge amount acid, when mixed with the ponds or some river, then it will kill the aquatic animals and it will destroy the ecosystem. So to prevent such kind of harm, then we should use some bases for these waste, so that the acidity of the waste becomes neutral and the waste is no longer is harmful for the aquatic animals. So these are some daily life use of neutralization reaction. First of all indigestion, then ant string, third one is soil treatment, and last one is factory waste. So from this chapter we have known that the acid, base and salt. Now another one, that is indicators, some natural indicator, and third one, that is what is neutralization reaction, and using some indicator we can detect the property of the solution. So in the next class we will discuss on the questions of the exercise. Right now for today, that's all. Thank you.